Alright, what's up YouTube fam? You know who it is. It's your boy Suave Smooth from the ATL Drone Squad. And not that anybody cares. Look y'all, I know it took me a while. I was supposed to do this video like 3 days ago. But as you may or may not know, or care or may not care, I just got back into doing my drone things. I had to take a little time off and handle some real life situations. But while I was off, I actually was researching different controllers because I sold one of my drones, and the guy knew nothing about drones, so I sold him my charger, my remote, the whole kit and caboodle. So I had to literally start back from scratch, and this has nothing to do with this video, but I just recently got done building this from Quad Box, the Rad X frame, and I flew it, crashed it, boom, tore a motor off of it. It's pretty epic. But we're not here to talk about that. We're doing an opinion view on this Turnigy Evolution, man. I love Fly Sky. Normally, I fly with the FSI6. I love that controller. It's a pretty dope controller. But I said, let me try some other things out there and see what's going on. So I stepped up to this Turnigy Evolution. There's a bunch of reviews on it. Y'all know I don't do reviews. I do opinion views because I'm the most unbiased, unprofessional channel, and it will forever be that way because this is my channel, my phone, and I do it the way I want to do it. So with that being said, I purchased a Turnigy Evolution, and it actually comes with a receiver. Right here, it's inside of here. This is my Mode 2 frame that I'm getting ready to put together. I gotta get a flight controller, but this is the receiver that comes with the Turnigy Evolution. Big shout out to RC Addict. That's where I got the Mode 2 Ghost frame from. That frame is dope. That's actually the frame that caught on fire, and it's still living. I just bought some more arms for it. So let's get on with this opinion view. First off, y'all know me. I keep it straight to the point, and I don't hold back no punches. I'm going to tell you that I can't give an efficient opinion view because I have not actually flew this controller yet, technically. Because the time that I had with it, I wouldn't really say that it was a whole like test flight and feel and stuff like that. I flew it for probably about 2 days. So take what I say with a grain of salt. But I'm going to say with just the time and using it on the simulators and stuff like that. And again, I did fly it with this Red X frame. So, and it's a freestyle frame. I'm going to tell you right off that I already can tell I'm going to love this remote. Just the way that it feels. And in this video, it's going to be long, so go ahead and get your popcorn. But there's a lot of things that I've seen in reviews that I'm going to myth bust on because I've proven them to be wrong on it. And I feel like they're over exerting the issue to make it, you know, for whatever reason, you know, their channel. That's why I don't care if people watch it or not, because I'm not going to overexert something to make my channel look good. I'm going to give you get what you get. And but first let's start with the ergonomics of it. It has nice little rubber grips on the side right here. As you know, it's shaped like a game controller. Everybody says it's shaped like an Xbox controller, but I don't have an Xbox controller that's shaped like this. I don't know what controller this would be shaped like. If I had to say a controller, I would actually say it's shaped more like a PlayStation controller. I don't think it's really shaped like an Xbox controller. It really feels like a PlayStation controller. But anyway, it has a nice rubber grip on it. Comes with this awesome cover that I love, that the Fly Sky FSI6 doesn't come with a cover. I love this comes with a cover because I can just throw it in a bag. I don't have to worry about buying a box for it. I can just throw it in the bag and keep riding. Alright, and then it's well, I guess let me take this freaking cover off. And the cover is real easy. Like the cover just, you know, it's a nice little cover. Has a curve on. It's not hard. It takes no time to put this on. You can just pop it right off, boom, like that. And then when you get done, you just take it, scoop it on the bottom, and you pop it back on. Like it takes no time to do it. So here's the front of it. Get a little closer there. And as you can see, I've already done a couple of mods. It does not come out the box like this. I've already loosened up my throttles and loosened up my controls. I've adjusted them. I'll talk about this mod a little later on in my video. But you have your, you know, nice gimbals. I think the gimbals are nicer. I think the gimbals on here feel better than the gimbals on the i6s. They feel really good. And honestly, y'all can throw the punches, but these gimbals to me feel better than the Spectrum gimbals, because I had the Spectrum DX6 and I did not like it at all. This right here feels way better than the DX6 to me. Once you adjust them out, you know, once you adjust them, they feel way better. They're really responsive. I love them. This here is your power button. This is a switch that I use for my arm switch, and then you have a button here, you know, which you just press that guy, and this is like your what is it, VRX button. Now I reversed my button because I guess maybe because I'm right-handed. When you turn it to the left, that was pretty much the off position, and when you turn it to the right, that was technically the on position. I didn't like that, so I reversed it to where when you're all the way right, that's your off or closed, and when you're all the way left, that's your open position. That's what I did. Okay, and then the screen, really nice. It's easy to get to. You really don't have to move your hands around a lot. Now as you're gonna see, this thing is still new. You see, I still got the plastic on it. So like I said, I haven't spent a lot of time, but the time that I have spent with it has been awesome. The screen's really easy to get to. And then here on the back, you have your toggle switches. Right now for me, I have this switch all the way to the bottom as a pre-arm. I haven't set anything up on the first 2 clicks. And they're both 3-position switches. This switch are my mode switches, angle, horizon, and acro. Yes, I use all 3 angles because if I'm taking off with a lot of people around, I'm going to throw it in angle mode. And then once I get in the air, I'll drop it down to acro. Or if something's happening where I slam into a tree and I'm spinning out of control, I'll just flick it up real quick into horizon mode, level myself back out, because I don't want it in angle mode because it stiffens it up and you can still wreck. At least in horizon mode, you can still kind of maneuver how you need to maneuver, and then you can slam it back down into acro. But these are both 3-position switches. Really nice. I love that they put the rubber on the back. That's really dope. You don't have a lot of switches on here, I will agree with you. But then again, I'm just a flyer, man. I don't care about changing PIDs while I'm flying. I don't care about all that other fancy stuff. I have my arm switch, I have my pre-arm switch, I have my beeper switch, and I have my mode switch, and that's enough freaking switches for me. Because for one, I don't have time to be trying to think about doing all this stuff while I'm flying. I'm trying not to crash my quad. So this controller, I feel, is specifically made for, I'm not going to say racing, but it's made for those people that just want to go outside, they want to turn on their quad, they want to arm it, and they want to fly it. Like, to me, this is made for like the real flyers. We don't care about all that extra bull crap. I mean, in your OSD, you're going to have your voltage. To me, that's all I need. I just need to see my voltage. I got my beeper going. I see my voltage, and boom, I know when to land my thing so it don't just drop out the air. That's all I need. I don't need all those other switches. They changing PIDs in the air. I don't fly airplanes. I would not suggest getting this to fly an airplane with. This, not saying you couldn't, but I I wouldn't get it for an airplane. Maybe for a boat, something like that. But I wouldn't. Maybe a wing, a fixed wing. It's only got maybe 2 little flaps you got to work with or something. But I would not try to fly a plane with this. This is definitely catered towards, not limited to, but catered towards quadcopters. And I haven't flew a helicopter with it. I'm gonna get one to try to fly with it and see if it can, you know, if it's good for flying helicopters. But definitely for quadcopters, it's more catered to quadcopters. Okay. The way it feels, I'm about to turn it on in a second, but the way it feels really nice. And my biggest thing that I've been seeing people say, UAV features and a couple of other people, is they're like, oh, it's catered towards thumbers. No, because I'm not a thumber. I'm actually a pincher. And, you know, they're like, oh, you can't get full throttle. You know, you can't get full throttle because of this right here. And they're like, oh, look at, you know, look at this, look at this. For one, I never really reach a maxed out punch out. You know, I'm a freestyle pilot, so I never really go that high to have to just punch it out like that to go max speed, so it doesn't bother me. And for one, it's perfect for pinching. I'm a pincher. It's not all what they say, oh, it feels unnatural. No, it feels just fine. This controller is so light that it doesn't take any, unless you're just a wimp and you have no strength. It doesn't take any strength to hold this in your hand. Look, I'm in a pinch position. Look at this. I'm holding it just fine. Look, I'm not trying to struggle. Oh, trying to hold it. I hate when they do that. This is perfect for pinching. Look, I'm a pincher. I have no problem. Look, full throttle. Boom. Yes, my finger hits this, but it doesn't stop my finger. If you notice, when my finger hits it, the position that you should be in to go full throttle, your knuckle slides right up. It goes right up. Look, that's full throttle. I'm not, and you see, I'm not adjusting my finger any kind of way to fit it up the top. No, I hate when they stress that. Look at this. Look, boom. Look, I'm not moving my fingers. It's perfect. I'm full throttle. So would y'all please stop saying that pinchers can't use this remote? I'm a pincher, and look, I got full range. Look at that. Full range. Okay, so yes, pinchers, y'all can use this remote. It's perfect. Okay, and then let me stress something. I modded I'm gonna show you because I don't want people to say, oh, you're lying. I modded my joysticks here to be lower. So actually, when you buy it, it's about this much more on here. I cut it off and made it lower. It's about this much more. And definitely when you have the full range, pinching is not any issue. Then you can adjust your sticks up higher to pinch if you're more of a close pincher. If y'all want to know about this mod, I mean, I'll explain it more in another video. But if you're a close pincher, like saying that, like I pinch with the tip, okay? I pinch like this. This is my pinch. I know some people, they pinch more like this, you know? And still, even if you pinch like that, look, boom. I'm still hitting full throttle. Is my finger touching that? Yes, my finger is touching it. But is it stopping me from going full throttle? No. There's no pressure. I'm not forcing it to go full throttle. The only thing that's happening is my finger is touching the screen. But I still have freaking full throttle. I'm trying to let y'all see so y'all can tell that I'm not forcing my finger to go full throttle. Look at that. See that? Look. And I'm going to pinch all the way. Is my finger going to touch? Yes. My finger is touching. But look where my thumb is. My thumb is full throttle. My finger's touching, but my thumb is full throttle. If you're a pincher, this and keep in mind, look at this. Look how low I have my switches set. Look how low that is. When you have this from the factory, this thing goes about this freaking high in the air. Okay? So look how low I have mine. So if you're a close pincher, you can adjust that thing to be a little higher, and it'll still be lovely. So please, UAV features and all you other people that keep freaking doing a review on this thing, stop saying that it's not for pinching. It's perfect for pinchers, okay? It's perfect. It's not just made for thumbers. Stop lying. All right, so next thing, let's turn this guy on. All right, so to turn it on, of course, just like any other fly sky. And another thing before I turn it on, what I love about this is the interface. If you flew any fly sky product, the interface is the same. It's simple, straight to the point. And that's one thing I love about fly sky, is that it's simple and straight to the point. All right, so I know you're probably not going to be able to see nothing on this screen at all because of the light and yada yada. Oh, there we go. All right, so I'm not going to go through all the menus, but of course you see what's going on. It says Turnigy, but it's still set up exactly how fly sky screens are set up. Now one thing, as you can see here, the gimbals light up, and I changed mine to where they don't. Normally it change color, like it'll go from green to red, and it's kind of gimmicky, but then it's not. Because what I have mine set up on is that I can tell what I can confirm what model I have selected. So you can go in here and you can change, and I'm not going to show you how to do all of that right now, but you can definitely go in here and you can change the color. But not only can you change the color, you can change it to change the color to whatever model. So I use this as an indicator to what model. Like when it's yellow, I know I'm in my simulator mode because I've been flying my simulator. So let me just try to do this real quick if I can. I'm going to change a mode and just show you. And if y'all want me to show you how to do this, just let me know, and I'll make a whole video on how to set this up. It's not hard at all, but I will make a video if you want me to. So you see it says LEDs right there. Okay, that's where you go to do all the LED stuff. I'm not going in there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change my model. I'm going to show you how I have this set up. Okay, so now I'm in simulator mode. This is my model. This is back, wrong thing. Select model. Okay, this is my sim. See, it says sim, so you know I'm not lying. See, it says model to sim. Okay, now watch this. This is actually pretty freaking cool. So now I'm gonna go up to 1. Okay, so model 1. This is for my actual drone. He's called Fun Boy. That's the Red X frame. Now I want you to watch the toggle sticks once I confirm that this is the model that I want. Tell me if this ain't cool. Now they turn red. So now the red indicates that I'm actually in. I'm ready for my Model 1 Fun Boy. And then it's the same thing, so on and so forth. If I go down to, if I change it to Model 3, and this is the last one just to show you. That's Model 3, boom. It doesn't have any name yet because it's just a model. Nothing's in it, but once I confirm that I want it. Oh, this is Wombat. That's actually going to be my Mode 2 ghost frame. But, so once I change it, boom. Now they turn blue. Now I know I'm on my Wombat. So that's a way that you can take it from being gimmicky to actually being efficient. Is you can set them up, and that way you can confirm that you're on your model. Yes, you can read it. You can read it and see that you're on the right model. But I'm just saying, it's just a way to make it useful. You know, let's say you've been flying a couple of quads, and you know you've been flying a couple of quads, and you cut it off. You're in a rush doing something, and you don't remember the last quad you flew. So I'm gonna turn it off. So boom, let's say I don't remember the last quad I flew. Where when you turn it on, boom, it's gonna turn a color, and instantly that color, depending on what quad you have set up on, when you see that color, you're gonna be like, oh, this is the wrong quad. I don't want to fly this quad, and that's gonna prompt you to change it instead of you just turning your thing on and your quad's flying all crazy, and you don't know why until you realize, oh, I'm on the wrong model. So that's the way you can use those light indicators to make them efficient. All right. So Far as the menu goes, it's cool. I'm not gonna go through the menu because it's Fly Sky. If you want me to do a video on going through the menus, I will do that in another video. My whole point was to explain how good this controller is and how efficient it really is, because people are making it seem like what it's not really. It feels very good in the hands. Pinchers can use it, thumbers and pinchers. And as you can look back here, if you're a pincher, look, because they were saying, oh, you know, if you're pinching, it's hard. He was like, oh, it's so hard, crikey, it's so hard to get to the controls. You know, I'm pinching. Okay, I'm not holding this tight at all. Look, and it's just fine. Look, I can reach all my controls just fine, like no problem. I can either click it down and up with one finger, or I can use this finger to click them down and this finger to click them up. It's no problem. Pinchers, we can rock this. We can rock this. No problem, okay? All right. So overall, it's an awesome control. It's definitely replacing my FS i6S. It's love at first sight, man. I encourage a lot of you. And remember, this is for the people that don't care about all that extra crap. They just want to turn their quads on and they just want to fly. If you're a simple guy that likes simple things, you want to go ahead and get to the point, and you're like me, you don't have a whole lot of time to fly in the first place because you got real people bills and you work. You don't want to spend a whole lot of times with settings and trying to adjust this and adjust that. You just want to get out there, turn on your quad, arm it, get in the air, fly. That's what this guy is for people like me that just want to fly. I'm a real flyer. I don't care about all that fancy stuff. I don't care about it doing all this and all that intricate telemetry. I don't care. When it beeps, it's dead. That's it. I don't care about all that. I just like to fly. I'm a true flyer. Alright, so all in all said, this Turnigy. Now I'm going to admit that one thing. Hold on. I hope y'all haven't cut the channel off yet. I want to let you know that it is compatible with the other Fly Sky receivers. Like if you have a Fly Sky i6, I don't know about the i6, but the i6S, I know for a fact the receiver that comes with the i6S, this right here, this receiver. Okay, let me see if I can get that in good. This receiver right here is compatible with the Turnigy. I don't know about anything before this one or after it, but I do know this particular receiver that comes with the FSi6 is compatible with the Turnigy Evolution, because that's actually the receiver that I'm flying this with. I haven't even flew the Evolution, the Turnigy receiver yet, so I can't tell you anything about that receiver. I haven't flew it, but I do know it's compatible. I'm gonna show that one more time. It is compatible with this, the FSIA6B receiver. It is compatible with it. It binds right up, real quick, real simple. Okay. And that's one thing about this too. I know a lot of y'all probably turned it off by now because 23 minutes is a long time. But who cares? It's my channel, my phone. The Turnigy Evolution, it binds up just like the i6. You just hit bind, put your bind plug in, boom, it's binded, and like that quick, cut it off, and you're done. Okay. And one more thing, they say you have limited models on here. That's true and not true. The thing is, and I'll show y'all how to do that later too. That's true and not true. The thing is, yes, it only have 5 models, but typically you're only going to fly 2 types of models. That's if you're using PPM or if you're using S-Bus or I-Bus. So technically you only need a separation for that. Or if you do something specific in the controller, which you can't really do exponentials and all that in here. You know, you have to do it like on the computer. So it's not in here to do that. Like I think all you can do is endpoints. So unless your endpoints are different on quads, you still have unlimited models, because what this do, the binding process, like the time it takes you to go in, hit select model, change model, confirm model, and then boom, and be on that model, it's the same time it will take you to bind up another receiver. You know what I'm saying? It's the same time it would take. Actually, it's quicker to just bind another receiver. So you can choose one model, and model 1 can support 1,000 receivers. It doesn't matter. It will bond to receiver after receiver after receiver after receiver. So say you got 5 receivers. You can take model 1, and let's say 5 receivers all on S bus or I bus. Okay. You can line those 5 receivers up. You can bind them. Bind all the receivers. Beep, 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 beep. Have them all binded up to the controller. Okay. Bind it to the controller first. And then once you put those 5 receivers in 5 quads, guess what? You got 5 quads on one model, because you can only fly one drone at a time, right? So basically, once you bind them up and you have those 5 models sitting out, let's say you want to fly model 1. You just turn on your controller, you plug it in, it binds, you fly it. When you get done flying model 1, you unplug it, you want to fly model 2, you grab it, you plug it in, it binds to it. It's that easy. Like, you unplug it, plug it up, boop, it binds to it, and you fly it. So, is the Turnigy Evolution limited to 5 models? No, it's not. It's not. It's unlimited models. So, if y'all want a video on how to explain it more in depth, what I mean by unlimited models, let me know, and I'll make a video for it. And I got 2 receivers right now that I can do it with, but my video is already 30 minutes long. So hopefully, if you made it to the end of it, this was my opinion view on the Turnigy Evolution. This controller is deeply love at first sight, and honestly, guys, I think I'm done. I think I'm done right here. They got a couple of new FSI 10s, and they got that new, I think it's called Nirvana or something like that. That looks kind of like this, but it's got the screen on it. You know, I don't see me buying. I don't see me paying. Because one thing is that I don't see paying $120 or $10 for a transmitter when I can pay $60 and get the same results out of this that I get out of 100. Like my range on this. Now, the range on this is pretty decent for what I do. Like, I only fly in like parks and stuff. Like, I don't, I fly bandos too. So for what I do, it's good. But I am going to be doing an antenna mod on it, because I do notice, like, when I go behind buildings, that's the reason why that's the reason why this happened right here. That's why this happened. This whole motor got snatched off, and I have no idea what a motor is. But when it goes behind buildings, it has a little cutout, like brick buildings with a lot of aluminum and metal between them. It had a little tweak. It didn't cut out for long, but I was flying pretty fast, so it cut out long enough for me to smash a building and rip my motor off. But so what I am going to be doing, I think my pins are supposed to be here today. My pigtails are supposed to be here today. So I am going to be doing an antenna mod on this. And I'm going to do an in-depth one, because there's a couple of antenna mods, but it's not really like, y'all know how I'll make an hour video just to make sure you see every intricate piece of what I'm doing. So if those pigtails come in today, I'm going to do my best tonight to have, I'm going to do a antenna mod video for y'all. Okay? So, if there's something I didn't quite cover for you, just leave a comment, and I'll try to y'all know me, I'll respond back as soon as I see them. So if there's something more you want to know that I didn't cover, just send me a message, and I'll do my best to explain it to you. I love y'all. So the things that I didn't go over a menu. So if you never used FlySky before, I'm sorry that I didn't go over the entire menu. If you want a video on that, again, just ask me. I'll make whatever you want, so I don't care. If you want a video about the menu let me know. I'll make a menu video. If there's something else you want to know more about, just let me know. Alright? So, Turnigy Evolution. I love it. It's very y'all know I'm silly. It's very ergonomic for thumbers and pinchers. And pinchers. Okay? So, stop lying. Pinchers. We're on. Alright. This your boy Suave Smooth from the ATL Drone Squad. And remember, you're gonna love me. Peace.